keep you up to date, but if I get arrested, not my fault. No, say nice, calm and cool.
There's me tramadol.
Speak to you later, darling.
Oh, hiya guys, we get the police turning up. I'm not feeling well today, but hey yo. I'm sat here having a coffee with my mate, Mr. DJ Farr, in my van. Oh, minding my own business.
Driving straight up. Oh look, they've blocked it. Oh no. Oh, that's a bit dusty, isn't it? Oh, they're all giving it the airy eye, but one's held back there. We're getting kettled. Oh. Look, that's
I'm actually in pain this morning, guys. I'm sat here with DJ Farr.
They've kettled us.
My heater packed up last night, so I've had carbon monoxide in the van. I've just took some tramadol this morning because I'm in pain. You're going to bring up some cream later, but the police have just turned up mob-handed, mate. I can hardly move, guys. I'm in a bit of pain here.
Come out with his hat.
I've done nothing wrong and I've committed no crime, so let's see what they're going to say. I haven't even got out of my van, there's no point. I'm here on my own.
Hello, guys.
I've got Mr. DJ Farr here, a bit of moral support. I haven't eaten in days. I've had no welfare check off the council. Hiya, mate.
Hello there. Is it Craig?
It is, yeah.
Hello, Craig. My name is Inspector Wickham. I'm the duty inspector. How are you doing?
Oh, hiya.
The police. How's things, all right?
No, I'm struggling today.
He's not well today.
I'm not well. I've just took a tramadol. My heater's packed up, and I turned it on last night because I was cold. And to be honest, I had to get out my van. It was full of carbon. But I don't know if it's knowing that you guys were turning up, but being honest, my back has gone into a spasm as well. I can't hardly walk today. I'm actually really in pain. I've suffered with anxiety, and like you say, I haven't even got out of the van to look because you've come so mob-handed for somebody that's not committed a crime.
So, what, as I understand it, and I've got a copy here. I understand you feel that this is a civil dispute with the council. Yeah. I've come to belay you of that myth essentially because it's not this. The byway here is closed. All right, there's a traffic regulation order under the Road Traffic Regulations Act of 1984.
But that
it's got all the details on here.
That forbids all vehicles.
Yeah.
Well, why are the National Trust coaches being allowed to bend the law then if we're going to actually that there's still vehicles and they're travelling across a public byway, which if we're going to enforce the traffic road order, then that must be enforced.
That's something I can take to Wiltshire
Then really
Council.
I could say for the 6 months that they've closed
access maintained for businesses
and dwellings.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you for pointing that out, officer. It also states on this traffic road order that access to this public byway will be maintained for businesses and dwellings. I live in this van.
Yeah, but your van's also a motor vehicle on its road.
I would have left.
Notice is hereby given that Wiltshire Council has made an order to close temporarily to all vehicles, including caravans, horses, horse-drawn carriages, excluding pedestrians, bicycles and motorcycles.
Right.
Right?
We've had ice cream vans and motorbikes and everything down here.
So they shouldn't be. The fact of the matter is you've drawn further attention because you've been here for a period of time.
Right. I would have live. Sorry, Inspector, but everything I've said is live, and I've not caused any trouble. I'm a really nice person.
You've seen it, sir. I've got this is nothing personal. I've got nothing against you.
Haven't committed any crime here. No. I would have been gone, and this is where it's wrong. This is the 4th visit I've had off the police, and I haven't committed a crime.
Right.
That is really doing my anxiety. I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk to you, the Inspector. I've lost my trail of thought now.
You've not committed a crime.
I've not committed a crime. Yeah. And as I've said via my videos, if you actually look at 2 or 3 days ago, I would have been gone 2 or 3 days ago. Somebody has falsely imprisoned me. Now, the only crime that's been committed here, and I said to your officers yesterday,
what because the
byway gate has now been welded shut, and somebody has put concrete bollards there.
Yeah, that's
now,
fine.
Who has done that? And I think that person blocking a public byway
that's closed under the Road Traffic Regulation
but
order.
You can't take the law into your own hand. You cannot physically put a lock on that who has put that on there? And I've asked Wiltshire Council. I'm here for a solution for all of us.
Yeah, I believe it's Wiltshire Council that have authorised that to take place. They've re-secured it to prevent further.
If Wiltshire Council want to open that gate,
well, what we're
I
going to do
will
is
drive out of it. I can't go down. I will refuse to go down a public road that the home that I'm in, which is legal to be on a road or a public bridleway.
Yeah.
You're asking me to drive down on coaches that should not, which are going against the road traffic order.
No, not the old A344. That's separate.
So can anybody drive that? Member of the public?
that is essentially now private land with.
So you're asking me to drive my van uninsured then on private land?
I'm happy to drive it for you. I'll be covered by your insurance. I'll be covered by the police insurance.
But it's why are the police involved in a civil matter? I still don't understand.
Okay, so
And as I say, there's arguments on there, on the traffic road order, which I could go to court. I could argue this is not a road.
You could.
I could argue that then coaches shouldn't be coming in. I'm not trying to cause you problems.
So let me make our position perfectly clear for you, for the avoidance of all doubt. Okay, you're not staying here. If you don't want to move your van or you refuse to drive, that's the only way out, because as you rightly say, that's been secured. If you don't wish to do that, or you don't want to, hang on a second, let me have my say on it and I'll explain it so as there is no doubt. All right, if you don't wish to do that, we will get your van recovered, all right, and we will recover it to another location.
Right. So
that will involve a cost that you'll.
Right. I'm not willing to lose my home, obviously. I
No,
haven't
of course.
come here.
And I don't want that. That's not something we want to do, is it?
I haven't come here to clash with you.
No, I get that.
You threatened you're going to take my home. Right.
I've not threatened. I've told you that.
I'm a minority group. I've not committed a crime.
Right.
Right. I do not want any trouble with you guys. I've not caused security.
On a technical basis, you do commit an offence by being in breach of the traffic regulation order.
I do believe, though, it's a civil matter and it should go to court in front of a judge. Now the council.
It's a summary offence, much like an assault or a public order offence. It's a summary offence that's dealt with in the magistrates' court.
Well, it's amazing, guys. In the UK now, I will move, by the way.
That's fine.
So I'm not causing trouble.
No, that's okay.
But we are live on TikTok.
Yeah,
we've got thousands of people. This is the state of the UK at the moment, guys. If you're white and British and a minority or a traveller,
I don't think race comes
or a traveller, then the councils have the right to enforce and tell the police how to police us, rather than it actually go to court with being a civil matter in front of a judge, and both sides of an argument put fairly in front of a judge. Whatever the council tell the police to do, the police will enforce, and then someone like me who's in pain is threatened, and yes, as I've said, I'll go quietly.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I've got no choice now, guys, but the law is an ass.
The law is a bit of an ass, if I'm honest. There are occasions where, if you were to ask me every single day of my working life, do I absolutely 100% agree with the law? The answer wouldn't be yes.
I know you're human, and I'm human as well, and I'm not. But I've met you guys that have not been horrible or anything.
You don't seem to. You're a man with
really
quite strong beliefs, and
I came here from the heart. Yeah. I'm suffering with my own mental health. I come here because it's Stonehenge and everyone that comes here feels good. There's thousands of people out there, and all they want to know from Wiltshire Council, right, the same as everybody wants to know, put out a statement. When will it be open? When can people come back? And what are their intentions? No comment, no officer. I will move because you threatened me. Right?
I've not threatened you. I've given you what's going to happen if you don't.
You threatened to take my home.
I said we'll recover your house. Yeah.
But I'm an Englishman. This is my home. This is my castle.
Yeah.
And unless if I defend it, I will be arrested and they'll take my van.
Which comes into operation on the 24th. I'll just say this for your viewers.
No problem.
Comes into operation on February the 24th, 2025, and the road closure will be required until the 6th of June. Access will be maintained for residents and businesses where possible.
And dwellings. Dwellings.
I'm just reading it.
But you're not a judge, so you are now deciding to be judge, jury, and executioner.
No, Wiltshire Council reported a breach of the bylaws, which the police are we're able to enact on and deal with. They've requested we do so.
It's amazing the powers you've got against people of this country, when it seems to me, the state of our country at the moment, I've got the flags on VE
The order
Day.
will last for a maximum duration, of 6
I've got
months.
less rights than a legal immigrant coming in this country. That's the state of the UK.
Well, I don't necessarily think that's okay. Would you like
I do, because this is going to cause... No, I don't want it.
No? Okay, that's fine.
Without my glasses on, I can't see it anyway.
You've got your glasses there. If you want it, you're more than welcome to.
Well, there's no point. You've asked me to move. You threatened me, and I've got no choice.
Well,
and
you have-
against
of course
against
you've
my
got a
human
choice,
rights, I've
but
had no welfare check officer. I'm not having a go at you.
No.
The system, and all I've tried to do is be somebody that's tried to put people together. And again, I'm going to appeal live on TikTok with you. I've got no problem with the police.
Yep.
Right, you're doing your job. Wiltshire Council, I've asked politely. I've not been nasty to anyone. I've not done anything. And I'm asking again, I'm pleading with them in front of you, Inspector. Please put out a statement to people. That's all we're asking is, when will the Drove be open?
Yep.
Is it going to open? Because there's rumours of a permanent...
The concern is that it's going to be closed forever, and that will be a
Yes.
real shame for people. Who
And
want
without
to.
somebody
Yeah, I can
occupying the
appreciate that.
Drove, people are quite scared that this will... And this is a special place, and
Yeah.
it means a lot to a lot of people.
No, I can
and
appreciate
that's
that.
why it's... I've not come here to cause trouble.
No.
It has highlighted the issue. Go back to Wiltshire Council and say, look, you know, Craig has gone.
Yeah.
He hasn't caused any trouble.
You've got
but
my word.
all I'm doing,
Have you got
Inspector.
a contact number that because if I can get you that answer, I
Yeah.
absolutely will.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
fair, and that's all I've tried to do since I've
that's
been
fine,
here.
mate.
Is be fair.
Craig, do you have a surname you're willing to give me?
I'll write it down for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. And a contact telephone number would be ace, and then I can get that. Do you want to hold your phone?
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
They can get a nice close up of me.
Get them all in. 'Cause like I say, especially these two chaps over here, they've been great. That's what I say. We've got on great. Everybody you've sent up here has been fine.
I'm glad to hear it.
You got
And
a
it's
lot
not-
of good feedback, you did. You did the police. You got good
Cheers, mate.
feedback.
Lovely.
Do you want any surname?
Just surname, if you would be so kind. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not against
Amazing.
this. I'm not against you.
Thank you, mate.
As I say,
do you want to take that away with me?
Yeah, I've got enough rubbish in this van, as I say, because nobody's come and took my rubbish.
Right. So, what's the plan then?
Well, if you're telling me I've got to go that way, I'll have to go that way.
Well, if it makes you feel better, we can escort you.
Well, I'm good. You have to give me 5 minutes because
Yeah.
obviously
I'll tell you what, mate. Take
I'm
10.
in my home.
Take 10. Yeah.
It gives me
Craig
chance
has
to-
a bit of a mental health problem, so
Yeah.
what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit here with him.
That's fine.
If you can all disperse a little bit, because
Yeah.
there's 6 of you, and
Yeah.
I'm only 5'4".
That's fine.
So, unless you want to go away,
No,
I'll look up-
so Craig was told yesterday that he needs to be gone. We're later than we said we'd be.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not gone.
I am. Inspector, I am going.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We're not.
so-
We're not. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
we're not
so-
going to go elsewhere.
Craig,
So
no.
sit
going-
tight. We'll give you
Yeah.
10,
Give
15.
me
Get
10
yourself together.
Give me 10
Yeah,
No
minutes.
dramas
That's
at all.
fine.
That's
yeah,
fine.
back off and give him some space,
That's
and he'll be
exactly what
fine.
we're gonna do.
So there you go, guys. What can I say?
Yeah, they're all going back to their cars now.
It's my home.
They were quite pleasant, but you know.
I haven't done anything wrong. If I'd have done anything wrong, guys, I would have been arrested. And I've been here 6 days to try. And if nothing comes from this, we're highlighting the Drove. And as the inspectors said, I'm being more than sort of, you know, putting the hand out to Wiltshire Council. Now he's going to go back and speak to them as well, because there's thousands of us out there and we want to know what's happening with the Drove. I'm not here to cause trouble, I'm here to get answers. And I'll be honest, I'll be quite happy to drive away from here, find somewhere just to get my head down and go to sleep, because I'm knackered, guys. I really am knackered. So let me pack up. I've got 10 minutes, so I need to get off this live, guys. But I'll be back on in a bit and see where we're at. We've got DJ Farr here to keep me company.
Yeah.
You can help me pack up, mate.
I'll look after him, don't you
Right,
worry.
I shall catch you in a bit, guys. But I tried.
Matt, all good, mate? All good?